Wait.
No.
Wait. Here? Okay, do it caved in. Okay, then yeah, we just need to go there. Box, goods, cargo. And of course there are enemy mutants. The mutants are enemy.
Don't
Save.
contaminated weapon. Oh. Bleeding. They don't have a lot of HP though.
When a diseased
Except
creature
infector.
dies, it creates a toxic area which lasts for 3 rounds and deals 7 toxic damage to any creature that enters the area or starts its round inside it.
We have a couple of the adaptive antidotes.
Yeah, I'm gonna
give one to Abelard.
Yeah. I don't really need either that in front. I'm gonna give her stim. Maybe you should give Bella one as well, because she's like the melee. They're both like the melee dudes. I'm also like mid-range melee, but still ranged.
Yep.
Okay. Well, this is going to be a doozy. We have no cover here.
Yep. We have cover when we go onwards, but...
Yeah, but mutants everywhere.
Oh yeah, the only cover is right beside the wall. I don't know if that even counts as a cover.
I think you mean like where the gigantic book right there is?
Yeah.
I think so. The problem is it's like left and right as flanking roads.
The one could stay right here and in cover. And
yeah,
I can go in with Kibbelan and Abelard.
Yeah, I think Irilid can do that. And then she gets a bit of bonus for the sniper range.
Yeah.
I
might place like Abelard somewhere close to this, and then someone could like take this corner.
Yeah.
We kill that one mutant, and then there is at least a little bit of cover.
Trading is just like art. It takes skill and talent.
Okay, I think I'm positioned myself.
Yep.
Go ahead, and then we can...
I'll make an example
exactly.
Of you.
That's it. I think that's a good starting position. 43, if 218. Okay, mate.
Abelard here. Bella. Yeah. Why do you want to stay with your dudes?
I think I'm gonna stay with you a little back here.
Okay.
Jai is... How far are they moving? 8. They're moving 8. Jesus Christ. 1, 2, wait. 1, 2, 3. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think that is their movement range. So be careful about that.
Oh. Maybe I should come one step over here then. Now, with Kibble I'm gonna attack one of the big mute.
What is actually the initiative order? Joy is first, Yelid is second, Kibella is third.
Or
Alright.
should I just with Kibela try to go for the... There's a lot of these small shitty ass mutants. I could get stacks from them by just going. I'm just gonna. I can run back to cover after that.
Yeah, I think
Abelard.
if you can go for the left branch of those people, that'd be good. And I can go and spray down the middle. I spray down the middle,
Yep.
and if they don't already take cover because my initiative is apparently shit.
Yep.
And
Let's
you
see how
can
this
try and take care of that pinky dudes.
They have some shooter dude. No, they are spread disease. Plus one set of shadow quarters disease. It's what it means. Okay.
Rotate like this? Yes. That actually not like this. That way Argenta has the backline buff as well. I'm gonna do the move on Kibella. That way you can start positioning yourself.
Oh, I cannot get very low.
If you need to use an offensive ability, go into the position you want your offensive ability to use it, and then I can give you bring it down.
Can I move with the bring it down? I cannot, right?
No, you cannot. Bring it down is shooting only, and move is moving only.
I can hit the mutant infector. But if I go here, I could hit more. I don't know. Shit. You mind if I try to go here? I could get a lot of kills.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. The only thing that now I cannot return to back to safety.
I think that's going to be fine.
Yeah. I'm gonna take a lot of them down before they can do anything. I hope so.
Yeah, I've got trust. Alright. And then I can give you bring it down. This one is your leg. And you're done.
Oh.
Am I getting paid for this?
There we go. Voice of command. Bring it down. Wait. Do you have a specific position you think you're going to end your turn in? I can move the front line to that area so you're armored.
Don't quite know because I'm not sure which one of them I actually can kill and which one of them are gonna stay alive.
Then I'm going to put the front line
Tell me,
about
and
here.
it is done.
Yep, that's good.
spider web.
Really?
No, I mean, it's fine. With the AoE, it should...
Blade be drenched in blood,
As you can see,
and thy
it does
blessing
damage.
flow through my veins.
Holy fuck. And there we go. And you are diseased. You have the disease. But what is the disease? If a disease gains 3 stacks of the Sharkon's disease effect, the abscesses on their body will erupt with caustic pus, dealing 13 toxic damage and resetting the stacks to 1. Okay. Actually, I'm going to put it right. Actually, I have to move there.
This battlefield air is good for my lungs.
Come on.
I can do
There you
that
go.
with the right incentive. I know what I'm doing, usually.
This. I'm just not gonna move her yet.
Oh, I cannot jump there. Really?
I can't really discern what looks like. You mean like behind the container there? Like beside
Yeah.
of there? We did that 4 times now. Why'd you do it 4 times?
Hmm?
I was just like absent-mindedly thinking, why did she do that 4 times now? But apparently she has like 80 agility right now. And I think that's because I buffed her that way. Yeah, I buffed her basically. With a little bit more agility, like 2 more agility, she would do like 5 attacks instead of just 4.
I mean, the agility is now 98.
Yeah. Yeah, voice of command gave like 18. I was just like, oh my god, I did not remember it being so high.
Yep, that's what I can do.
I approach the designated position.
Road effect spot.
If it serves your cause. I am not your Xenos pet monkey. I understand your
Me. It should be. It's decent enough.
This tedium is beneath me.
Don't touch me!
Oh,
Me out!
What the fuck was that?
she threw a grenade. Throwing post grenades.
Right.
Wait, do I have shared the spoils as usual? Because no, I was trying to figure out if I have the ability that makes me actually still get half the bonus from the prey when you kill it. So that I'm not like, oh, you need to help me kill that thing, and only me. So at least I get then a few bonuses if it proves to be a bit too dangerous to keep it alive.
God damn it. Don't want to shoot there because I'm gonna hit merchant.
You could use a medkit and then shoot single shot again. That is a different attack, in quotation marks.
Yeah, but by using a medkit takes 2 AP.
Yes, but your basically
Oh,
your ability.
yeah.
I mean, your wildfire just makes a attack for free, so you could basically use up your stuff that way. And I think that gave you 3 stacks total. Single shot, medkit, single shot. Yeah.
Emperor, protect me! For now.
objective. Best advantage was covering dodge. Okay, time to find out if that is the proof. Press the advantage. Huh? That's at least something.
I'll see to it personally.
Aww.
Really?
Quick, quick! Emperor protect me.
They have 49% dodge.
Yeah,
Do what it takes.
I thought with undisputed advantage it would work that way, that I could basically ignore that dodge chance, but I guess that's not the case.
Yeah.
You know what?
You've got a
Splinter
problem.
pistol. Laser.
Am I getting paid for this? You're welcome.
Um, hmm. I'm gonna give Argenta a turn. Just movement. Nothing else. And then after that I can do bring it down or any other turn.
I don't know where should I even move.
The most safest position probably would be to just move over to the other side where there's no gas.
Yeah.
Because right now it's just...
At least then I would not take damage.
I'm gonna try to... the laser or something first. Wait, can I... No. I think I should just move. And then be content with the outcome of this dude. Cool.
Boom.
I like my disintegration gun of Dark Earth origin. I mean, legally bound on a ship. More damage from any source and more armor. And finest hour on Abelard.
I hold all the cards.
One turn. No limit on attacks.
An exemplary strike.
Holy. What the fuck?
One fewer target.
What? Okay, I shouldn't be like surprised that it's a fuck ton of damage, but still, it's like hundreds.
Shock damage.
Hmm. Okay.
For critical hits.
Another soul slips beyond the veil.
There we go. And do I have my stuff now? Do I have my buffs now? Yes, I have critical bonuses. More critical hit chance and more critical damage. What? I rolled a 99 on the 95% chance to hit. Fuck.
If I must.
Good. And out of that, we have 16 movement points to move through non-toxic waste areas. Shit. Wait, there's a wall between you. Can you even attack that way?
cannot.
Wait,
Oh, no.
why is the shield? Why is the opening on that side then? That's... Oh my god.
Well, at least it's bleeding now.
Hmm.
Bye.
I feel
Of
nothing.
course she's gonna
Fear
go through that
nothing.
way. Well, she's smart like that. Shit.
There is only death, yours or mine.
Gibbona has gotten broken ribs. Shit. Again.
And well, this is not the leg.
Yeah.
I would hate that even more. Alright. What? Why I cannot?
You still have boxes between you and the target.
No, I cannot move. With the dash.
You mean like through those?
Yeah, I cannot through there.
Okay. Damn it, I don't know if that... I don't know how that's supposed to be possible. Okay. Ugh.
Okay. Yeah, I cannot get through here.
Okay.
Oh, and there's the wall. Between us.
I guess you can still dash, but then you're out in the open.
Mm. No,
Hmm? Oh.
a run and gun, but I cannot shoot anymore. What?
You're in melee combat with another person. You cannot shoot your
Oh
rifle.
shit. God damn it.
You're not in melee combat anymore.
I'm gonna try this.
God damn it. Why they gotta dodge everything like that? It's not even the good dodge. It's like the 50% dodge.
I am ready for whatever comes. It's as good as done.
Good. 28 stacks, so press the advantage. Press the advantage now! That's 82% hit chance. That's 77%. Now I ignore dodge. What do you want from me, game? Okay.
I'll see to it.
Anyway.
Never stood a chance.
Oh yes, as if the rifle has never left me. Wonderful. And now I fuck off again. Actually, I'm gonna fuck off that one. And just for good measure, regiment should be avoid a little bit of friendly fire. Technically, you have a fuck ton of temporary wounds and can just tough out the toxic fumes. But I don't know how different toxic clouds are treated. If you take like 3 different stacks of the Shadow Quarters disease or something like that. Let me take a quick look. No, you only have 1. Okay. So the first one creates the debuff, and after that enemies have to attack you or throw grenades at you so that you get the further effects. And then it explodes, and then you basically take a ton of damage. Wow. Okay, that didn't do anything. Did he just do that twice? He did that twice. Okay.
He threw some STDs on us.
Normally those are supposed to be spread by contact. What the hell?
They are mutants.
I mean, that's true as well. Okay. How are we gonna do this?
A moving target lives longer.
This way. Front line. Take a lot of damage. In your turn, please. And maybe gun. Okay. Never mind. I'm gonna have you... Wait, are you still under the effects of voice of command? Yes, you are. So, this, and then I can give you the ability to charge.
High momentum.
And of course high momentum. Right. I forgot. Interesting. Why can't you charge? Why can you not charge? I don't really see it, I'm sorry. But you could just daring breach and wail on him. He's the last mutant, by the way.
Yes, let's go. I cannot Charge.
Normally with Diamond Breach. No, wait, we forgot about the melter gun. You can't charge with a melter gun because you do that with swords. Now you can charge. We forgot about that. But of course that doesn't matter if you fucking do that.
I'm not injured. I'm enraged.
Move out from the
No.
Kibela. Thank you. Oh, thank God. We have still those one slot. But yeah, we do. Everlord? Okay, your gun is loaded.
Pack of reagents. This set of chemical reagents increases the damage of all bleeding, burning, or toxin effects applied by the user by +2.
There's a lot of that, I think.
I always keep my
The
options
one?
open.
Oh, what would... Imperial Bright Bolt?
Damage against Xenos, Psychers, and Servants of Chaos is increased by 4. I think Argenta has found a bit more shiny bolt gun.
Yes, one more damage. Thank you. Did you find something else?
No, not really,
Rise to
just
the top,
fuel and
or
stuff.
get left in the dust.
And this pack of reagents, basically meaning if we have someone that applies a lot of bleeding or some stuff like that, that is actively bleeding, then or burning or toxins, then they can basically have that.
Or Kibela has the sword that makes people bleed.
Is it really bleeding? Oh yeah, it is. Yeah. That would, for example, be viable. Maybe the Book of War Prayers is a good replacement with the pack of reagents.
Yeah, I kinda would like to try to build Kibela for the, not for assassin, but for the other thing that make use of those bleed effects.
The
Because then I
Executioner.
could have like... Yeah, because I could have like Toxic Knife that has the dodge reduction, and then I could have like more armor penetrating weapon on the other hand.
Because the abilities of the assassin is kind of... yeah, the abilities are just wonky to use.
They're fine, but
I think the weirdest ability for me is Seek the Opening, because you actually have to remember to use it first, and then you have to remember where you're on your side. And I think most of the advantages come from leveraging that you have another opening on the other side of the enemy as soon as you trigger the first one. So basically something like Slash with the Onslaught drug would be useful, so that you just dash through someone's space after you hit your first weak spot to attack the second weak spot. but that is something I think only for warriors. Except if you use like the onslaught stim drug.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Then the wood dog. Great deal. Is there something in there? No. No, I don't think so. Okay. We are pretty much
The
ready.
targeting visor would be good for the earlier, but I don't know.
I think so too. I'm trying to figure out where the cargo is.
Let us not dawdle.
Yeah, trade deal. How much reputation do we still need? We need 500? 500.
Yep. Just sell some weapons. We have loads of them.
Yeah.
Like we have 22 of the serrated mono knives.
Oh god.
Those to cargo too. At least a couple of them. There are the standard bolters also.
Let me take a look. I think I just, yeah, I think I right-clicked the cargo, the weapons, and they became cargo. Oh, you made cargo. You made them cargo. Okay. Oh no, I think I just did that.
Could put a couple back, like at least one back to the inventory, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, it's okay. I think it's alright. Okay.
Keep your wits about you.
I am gonna board the bridge. Wait. Where is the thing? The thing is there. Wait, when the Vara kills a target with an exploit using a single or dead-eye shot, the nearest enemy immediately gains 1 exploit. Okay, that's good. However, targeting visor. Better to hit than just miss all the time until you get lucky. But it's also like when it's on longer ranges only. Give me this map. Okay. Oh, right. Better not that way. A warp travel. If notes claim the incidents remain well within the scope of expected performance parameters. Only machine spirits tempers out to blame are doing nothing to dissuade these ridiculous rumors. Oh, so people are getting mad that sparks are flying on an everyday ship that is breaking apart. Hmm.
Wait.
Why am I floating?
Yep, that's one question.
Okay, no, I'm not floating.
Oh wow.
I think that's an unhealthy amount of wine. I didn't order that. An assassination attempt upon the rogue trader in his own chambers, right under the nose of your enforcers. An unforgivable error. I expect responsibility asks for due punishment. Oh. Yeah, no, I won't. I put that weapon away and report. Like, fucking explain shit. And I've set up investigation headquarters on the officer's deck. This substance has been analyzed and confirmed to be blood containing traces of major mutations. When it poses no risk of infection to your lordship, the very presence of such genetic aberration on board is a serious threat to the safety of your ship. Must be addressed promptly. Many among the crew will surely see it as a aberration challenge to your status as a trader. Okay, what genetic aberration? The heresy of mutation. How accurate? How vague? Ugh. All because the bloody operating staged by these creatures, all because the governors were too squeamish to order genetic purges. I wonder why somebody we don't consider human and exterminate by the thousands would think to revolt. What a crazy mystery! I've become a concern with threat, especially when given the chance to organize. Wait, okay, but could this even have been an assassination attempt? Then they would have filled the pipe with acid or poison instead. There are easy ways to kill someone than drowning them in blood, as foul as that may be. I bet you there was something of this sort to make my heart surely stop. Or fear, Cassia. God damn it. This incident has cast a shadow on our honor. We only ask for one thing, a chance to absolve ourselves or our guilt. Allow me to head to the officer's deck at once so that I may lead the investigation personally. It was your intervention that resolved a matter that my own rigidity had only succeeded in making worse. For respect to Mr. Selberg, perhaps she would benefit from your fresh perspective. Ah, okay, because we told them things are going to change around here. You're not supposed to do everything. Okay. Yeah, let's just see what she is doing. Fine. Not captain's quarters? Wait. The office is there. That's my bad. There. Oh dear, we might be starting to shoot people again on our own ship. You expect the bomb to do this immaculately and put you every step, Tommy. Okay. The 3 officers before you have been tasked with conducting the investigation. His interrogation skills deserve credit, and he knows how to instill fear and respect firmly in the minds of the riffraff. Okay. Service records are excellent. Let's get the perform in the field. Do you have any working theories already? The mutants are plotting. Do not spit on my rug. What the hell? Must have wanted to infect your lordship with that plague. It wasn't an attempt on the Lord Captain's life, it was a threat. The rebels are planning a revolt, so they're trying to terrorize us. Insurgents pride themselves on such metaphors. Can't we just say it's chaos? Captain Rodko is convinced that it was the work of Voidvir's surviving cultists. Yes, exactly. However, I believe this to be a warning rather than a threat. Same thing, really. What we need to establish is who is trying to warn us and of what. Okay, to possibly investigate the body. What? 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 Okay. Okay, probably I skipped the findings thus far. We've discovered a worker's corpse. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. A particular urgent report has confirmed that among all the blood that was pumped into your bath chamber, the blood-carrying mutations was indeed his. The workers from the nearby decks have all been checked for genetic aberration, but the mutations identified are only within the norm for laboring masses. Okay, but how do you plan to question them all? Interrogation techniques are broad and varied. However, nothing loosens the tongue like corporeal punishment. Corporal. Beatings, mutations, torture, public executions. Great. Wonderful. Yeah, no. Fuck you. Stop torturing. Not the effectiveness had been proven over centuries of practice. No criminal will confess if you ask them politely, but if you shatter their finger or courteously remind them how many unshattered bones they still have left in their body, That is a different conversation altogether. That is how the truth is born. No. Fuck you. It's my ship. Let us begin. His face is smashed in and his body is badly maimed. There are too many wounds to determine the exact cause of death, but presumably he died after the killer slit his throat. That's how they drained his blood. There's a declaration of incompetence before the Lord Captain. You keep digging around inside that corpse until you have found produced some results. Okay. I should trample on her comrades on with words of comfort. Okay. Rodko is like the rude one out of the bunch. Feel a flash of genuine horror and Clint's eyes before his gaze turns glassy. Huh. Okay. It's the expression of someone reliving painful memories that have left behind deep scars. They cannot hope to overcome such trauma on their own. They would need help or a partner or perhaps some strong emotional stimulus. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna indulge work on that stuff. And the regulations one enforces required for this duty, however, your lordship's proposal is reasonable. Did you have someone specific in mind? Genevri. Very good. Wonderful puzzle. Social interaction puzzle. Its innards are a genetic nightmare. It's a bag of corruption wrapped in human skin. Extraordinary scales, atrophied ingrown limbs, but that's not what's important. The body was disfigured posthumously. They killed the mutant with surgical precision before opening his throat and draining his blood. It wasn't until after the actual murder that they crushed his head and tried to cover up his wounds. Blood-stained raven feather. A reporting of enemies hiding among the faithful. When Quirrell prayed to the Emperor for a sign that might reveal the traitors, a raven's feather burst out of her mouth to inscribe the names of the conspirators. Only someone versed in the symbology of the Imperium could have left such a message. Okay, could this be a real sign? This was someone versed in the creed. What do pipe ones have to do with anything? Our worker claimed that services ship sewer systems. That the two indicates the worker's status and personal number. A senior pipe warden. Okay. To celebrate, you get alcohol. That's very good. There's no state to savor the bouquet and taste of the fine drink if you have ordered them. must find whoever mutilated the body. Need to find the weapon. Okay, what is our next step? Able to narrow down the number of suspects. Okay. She has the right to obstruct the investigation and refuse to grant the informers access to the master cogitator. I request that the laywoman's willful activities be halted. She intends to torment the machine spirit of the master work cogitator Utah 3B. The venerable spirit is ill and in no disposition to endure such abuse. Okay, what is she doing with it? The spirit is old and quick to anger. It therefore calls for a sensitive approach, not a torturous intrusion by a brutish laywoman. Since the start of this watch, the spirit has been unwell, so we have been trying to soothe its woes by applying sacred unguents. The power of data recuperative quarantine prohibits any disturbances to blessed machines found to be in such a state. No. Your operating system is just old. It's slow. Let no profane hand touch the sacred machine stricken. Let the mechanism be shielded from all worldly troubles by a veil of righteous litany, and let its shrine be thrice honored till the melody is no more. She would rather have her profane hands touch Roberta's his neck. Okay, let's just fucking you do it then.
Failed.
What do you mean it oh, I rolled an 88. I may disturb the spirit at your behest, but mark my words, this won't end well. Yeah. Just fucking get us information. I told you I warned you that it would end this way. The laywoman forced me to mistreat the machine spirit until it left us, taking all the logs of the crew's toils with it. Fortunately, we were able to get the results before it did. The cantankerous spirit had no choice but to share some of its knowledge with us. Good. Victor's name was Orto. On the day he died, he was servicing valve 27B, which supplies water to the rogue trader's bath chamber. He also had a partner who has yet to appear for duty since the incident occurred. Okay, did he get to the computer as well? Since the start of the watch, this area has been used as a center of operations. No rubber could have slipped by unnoticed. Moreover, a common pipeborn wouldn't know how to commune with a machine spirit. The murderer had help. Or the murderer is more smart than you think. How do you propose we find the suspect? There was a man named Guerdon among the rabble waiting to be interrogated. He immediately struck me as suspicious. His face is worn from bruise and several of his fingers are broken and sticking out at odd angles. Grabs the propelled lapels. Grunts caught flags open, revealing crude occult symbols painted all over his body. I tried to put a curse on the Lord Captain. I killed my partner in a wicked ritual, rubbed elbows with them demons, consorted with him. called to carry out the dark plot and doom the Lord Captain for the glory of my almighty master. Okay. Guess we weren't so thorough in clearing them out as we thought.
Suspicious.
Yeah, let's just look at the faces first. Rodko looks proud and self-important. Ginevra is biting her nail as if hesitant to say anything. Starbuck is observing the Vodka in silence, apparently sunk deep in thought. Meanwhile, Klein merely stands still with a distrustful grimace on his face. Other than Rodko, no one here seems to believe that you are looking at the real culprit. Why has he been beaten? This one was interrogated before your order was given. I will take responsibility for not anticipating it. What the fuck do you mean? Oh. Yeah, no, you don't really have to be like the interrogator too. Yeah, that also had the head enforcers. But yeah, no, that makes no sense. Why are they opening and bidding it like that? Who told you to give us this pathetic confession? Blanches and starts boiling himself up on the sinister theatrics and barrels in the voice of a common worker. Not Gwydden, and I'm not a heretic. I'm a laundryman. I took my family. The enforcer said she'd throw them out the airlock if I didn't confess. She made me draw these unholy marks on myself. Okay, that's interesting. Okay. Jeffrey, okay. So it was more than once, maybe he's laying to a skill. Jeffrey, do you have anything to say? Never friend his family, and I certainly did not force him to lie and draw heretical signs. I barely even remember his face. I may have interrogated him beforehand, but it was someone else who put him up to this. Yet he knows your name and pointed you out right away. Do you not find that funny? I do not find it funny that your head is always up your ass. Rodko. Yeah, no. Fuck this. This is not what's supposed to be. I doubt you will get the results you desire, but we will do everything within our power. Spare the fucker! He had like a fucking rough week. He's a laundryman, not a pipe worker. How could that fucking go past all protocols here? Don't go so long, Lord Captain. This conspirator may have been a fake, but no, it is only a matter of time before you find the real culprit. Sure. And we know which clan they are from. We will keep pressing the riffraff until either the culprit confesses or someone turns him in. I will handle this. Please enjoy your meal in the interim, Lord Captain. The scoundrel will appear before us soon enough. The real pipe warden Gordon has been found and is being escorted here as we speak. Are there any remaining questions you wish to ask before we hear from Gordon himself? What about the additional investigative efforts? Commander, the tools and weapons we seized, but we've not been able to establish who was responsible for the mutilation. The education of the detainee Yard had to be suspended. He seems to have gone mad. He just keeps mumbling that it was Ginevri who set him up to die and that he must therefore be set free. Yeah, someone attempted to mislead that sheet. It's likely that the nature of the injuries would have proven very useful in the investigation and that the perpetrator concealed them for that very reason. Instead of the murdered man's partner, we were given a fool. One who thoroughly incriminated himself first before admitting that Captain Ginevri had to put them up to it. Who was guarding the body? The joint by then had already been cut up. Course was already looking like that when it came under my purview. But I could not get the name of the officer who discovered it. The deck was such a mess that I decided I would deal with it later. What do you have to say for the accusation? Harper requested my assistance because of my experience in dealing with the rabble, but I swear that there is no truth to these accusations against me. Never in his family, and I certainly did not force him to lie and draw heretical signs. The transcript says you conducted Yard's interrogation alone. Because I can handle a single laundryman. Okay, we cannot really do anything else here right now.
Yep.
So, but handle this yourself. Senior pipe warden, well known to serve. I'm ready to confess to everything. You are the real pipe warden. Okay, why did you fill my bath with blood? I did as a servant of Death commanded. She said the Emperor gave the first spinner as a sign. Your lordship should be bathed in the blood of poor Otto, my partner. And I was scared, so I obeyed. Indeed, it's difficult as the Lord who worshipped the Emperor by killing his spinner would hunt down heretics, but sometimes they take righteous lives too. And then one must have revealed something to him that we are ignorant of. What do you mean that he is servant of death? Come from her. Yeah, okay. That's like the Bloodspun Web. Yeah. Okay. I want to hear his explanation. What happens to me now? I never meant to anger you. I thought I was doing as the Emperor willed it, but here we are. I'm a simple man. I know pipes. I know them a lot better than all this people business. But my eyes aren't what they used to be, but I can still smell rust and metal, though not so much in people's thoughts. He was an accomplice. I'm gonna punish him. Fuck that. See me, and so I have come. Some of you discuss the action of your apprentices. Let their deeds be weighed. Investigation established that the Bloodspun orchestrated an attack on his lordship by means of pouring unholy blood onto his bath. So it was done for, so I did well. It's not no fun, but a prophecy from my hands to divine unsullied martyrs offered their souls and bodies for his imperishable embrace. My parents' last sighs, I heard the undying ones whisper, he bade me bathe the domin in the blood of he who must go, and they who have been righteous. He was to shield the domin and strengthen his body against the roiling unclean. I agreed. Okay. What do you mean by the roiling unclean? Its promises are the deception of an enforcer's smile. I heard only the name that you must go. You need no more knowledge than that. Speak, move, and draw breath because he willed so. To find out the undying one, neither in death that gifts or takes, nor in my living existence. Could your vision have been false? You make no mistakes, and neither does he send false visions. Only mortals err. They who read, they who read the signs, they who interpret. Have you found the fucking culprits? The protector of mankind guides the hands of his holy servants to guard us and warn us of hidden threats. Okay, mate. Attention to the mutant in a way that could not be ignored. Could it be a coincidence that the victim of the ritual was a genetic aberration? Surrounding keep a respectful silence, but you can tell by the faint smiles that they find the very idea of doubting the Emperor's providence absurd. I'm gonna be a reasonable man, I'm not gonna... Just please you, we are guilty. As much more accents. Skin grows even paler. He carefully bandages his main tent and bows his head low. It is disgraceful for me to stand before you, Domin. I beg you to accept the cult's apologies. My apologies. I am ashamed. Why the fuck? I understand stabbing, but why do you cut off your hand like that? I hope that exploring the culprits would lead us to the aberration's lair. Okay, the investigations must continue. But no spinner or breakaway from the dominant circle can find the roots of the unclean forge, can appear as human and act as human. Only its thoughts betray its very nature, only its thoughts are never human. Fracture breaks many things, my teeth creak and I can feel pain as if I'm young again. Okay, why should the choirmaster of the Astropas be of use to us? Can perform the ritual forge reading. This practice lets him do a cursory examination of the minds of thousands of people in such research and reduce individuals. A ritual as it is dangerous and only someone as versed as Master Wace can accomplish such a feat. Okay, but not everyone here is eager to leave that matter to him. The ritual truly is perilous. Mace needed to destroyed the ship back then. Incidentally, he had given us multiple warnings that it could happen. They Theodora ignored him and we reaped the results. Okay, then let's not use Wise. Just gonna take Adira. The witch is weak. Death whispers of many names that they will claim if she is allowed. Names whose time to be erased is not now. Oh. Okay, so let's not fucking do that. Okay. Give you leave to wrap the investigation on the officer's deck. My brief name was very concerned Choir Master Wise. Holy shit. I honestly really expected that to be like more of a ritual. But okay. Talk to Choir Master Wise. Oh, okay.
Alright. I need to go now.
Yeah, all good.
That was a long dialogue, I would say.
Yeah, I'm glad that we actually were able to get through it in one piece. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
There's so much nonsense happening on the ship.
The funny thing is that when I saw that the Vizier grabbed his knife, I was like, okay, he's gonna kill himself, but he only cut his fingers off, so...
I mean, fair enough. I guess I can understand that, but... Jesus Christ, why do they have to be so over the top?
Yep.
Oh my god.
Alright, but good night.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.